Welcome! You've agreed to become an onshore contact for a Float Plan 1 member captain, and you're probably not too sure exactly what that means and what you'll be asked to do. This video will explain how the system works, what happens if you're needed, and how easy it'll be to perform your vital part in this safety process. We'd like to thank you up front for agreeing to help and assure you that this is something you can do and can do well with our help, because we've designed the process to help you do it right. First of all, what's a float plan? Well, a float plan is basically a list of all the facts about a boat, the equipment it carries, and the people, both captain and passengers and crew, who are on board. If there is an emergency, search and rescue responders like the Coast Guard or other local officers can help better, faster, and with more success when they know those facts going in. It helps them know where to look first, what to bring with them, helps them find and recognize the boat, and basically makes the whole rescue process faster, and in a time of emergency, time counts. It may be the difference between a rescue and a tragedy. So float plans are very important, and the idea has been around for a long time. Float Plan 1 didn't invent the float plan, we just made it work. And part of that is making your part, the alerting of the authorities, easy, efficient, and comprehensive. Your member captain has already entered all this important information, and it's stored in our secure servers. When they begin their trip, their GPS location and their estimated arrival time at their destination are also stored, and their float plan is officially filed with our system. Basically, it's like an alarm clock being set. When they arrive, before their set alarm time, or extend that time if they're having more fun than they planned, they close the float plan, and all is well. But if they don't check in and close the plan on time, your part comes in. Our system will send you an alert, an email, and a text message, and that alert will give you your instructions and the float plan itself. First of all, don't worry. You won't have to write down a lot of technical stuff you may not be familiar with if you're not a boater yourself. The float plan will be in the form of a document, a typical PDF file like those you probably view or use online already. All you'll have to do is contact the authorities and send them that file, and we've even made that easy to do too. Based on the GPS location of your member captain, our system will find the right local Coast Guard office or other local agencies such as police, fire, sheriffs, or harbor patrol, or even a park ranger's office, and give you, in the alert message, the right phone number to call. Your job is to quickly and calmly call them and tell them you want to report an overdue boater, and that you have a float plan, which you can transmit to them electronically if they give you an email address or a fax number to do so. They're pros, and they'll help you do this calmly, but they will probably be happy to hear from somebody who's got the information ready and knows what to do like you. Follow their instructions, and then our program will let you send them the float plan. You can also print it out at your end if they're close and want a physical copy. Obviously, they'll ask you for your contact phone number and information, but once you've given them the alert and the float plan info, you've done your part. The only thing you'll need to do then is wait for further developments, and, of course, if your member captain checks in with you afterwards, notify the same authorities at once so they don't continue a search that, for whatever reason, is no longer needed. So, let's go over the steps once again, just to be clear. 1. In almost every case, your member captain and their passengers and crew will have a great day on the water and will close their Float Plan 1 float plan before the alert time is reached. You can relax while they're out there, secure in the knowledge that they've done the utmost to provide themselves and you with peace of mind about their safety. 2. If they do not close the plan at the time they set or extended to, our system will put the float plan together for you, check our database to find the number that's best to contact, and instruct you to call the authorities and notify them of the problem. You will also be called upon to send them the float plan, but again, our system will make that as simple as a normal file upload or fax transmission, or, depending on how low-tech the local authorities might be, to print it and get it to them. 3. Once you've alerted the authorities and gotten them the float plan information, you're done, except to welcome home your member captain and their crew when they are rescued thanks to your prompt action with the help of Float Plan 1. That's it. And if you think you've forgotten anything or you want a refresher, you can watch this video or read these instructions again whenever you like by going to the same web location you did just now or just floatplan1.com. Thank you again for being the responsible adult onshore contact your member captain is depending on. We hope you are never needed. But in those rare moments, your speedy action with our system's help is critical. That's why we call our membership Float Plan 1, the app that could save your life. We're certain it will save you a lot of needless worry and concern